Hello, students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We continue with our Modern World History series by looking at the triumph of Parliament in England. Don't forget that there's a link for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet in the description. I just ask that you like and subscribe. I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time. I do my best. All right, let's roll. From 1485 to 1603, England was ruled by the Tudors. While believing in divine right, Tudor monarchs Henry VIII and Elizabeth I also recognized the value of good relations with Parliament. This was not the view of the first Stuart king, James I. He inherited the throne after Elizabeth I died childless in 1603. He claimed absolute power. Parliament, however, resisted the king's claim. James clashed often with Parliament over money. James was also at odds with dissenters, Protestants who disagreed with the Church of England. One such group, the Puritans, wanted simpler services and a more democratic church with no bishops. In 1625, Charles I inherited the throne. He too behaved like an absolute monarch. Tensions between Charles and Parliament escalated into civil war. The English Civil War lasted from 1642 to 1651. Supporters of Charles were called Cavaliers. The supporters of Parliament were known as Roundheads. Oliver Cromwell, the leader of the Parliament forces, guided them to victory. In January 1649, Charles I was beheaded. The House of Commons abolished the monarchy and declared England a republic under Cromwell, called the Commonwealth. Many new laws reflected Puritan beliefs. Cromwell did not tolerate open worship for Catholics. However, he did respect the beliefs of other Protestants and welcomed Jews back to England. Eventually, people tired of the strict Puritan ways. Cromwell died in 1658. 2 years later, Parliament invited Charles II to return to England as king. Charles II's successor, James II, was forced from the English throne in 1688. Protestants feared that he planned to restore the Roman Catholic Church to power in England. Parliament offered the crown to James's Protestant daughter Mary and her husband William. However, William and Mary had to accept the English Bill of Rights. This helped establish a limited monarchy. This bloodless overthrow of James II was known as the Glorious Revolution. During the next century, Britain's government became a constitutional government whose power was defined and limited by law. A cabinet or group of parliamentary advisors who set policies developed. In essence, British government was now an oligarchy, a government that was run by a powerful few. All right, let's do a quick recap. From divine right to parliamentary tussles, the Tudors ruled the roost, but things got spicy with the Stuarts. James I came in swinging for absolute power, but Parliament wasn't having it. Cue clashes over cash and church, with Puritans throwing their hats in the ring for simpler services and less bishopry. Then came Charles I, with his absolute monarchy antics, sparking the English Civil War. Cavaliers versus Roundheads, Cromwell leading Parliament to victory, and Charles I losing his head in the process. Enter the Commonwealth, with Cromwell at the helm, dishing out Puritan laws like candy. But strict vibes got old, and in stepped Charles II, bringing back the monarchy party. James II tried to stir the pot, but the Glorious Revolution put the kibosh on that, handing the crown to Mary and William, with a side of the English Bill of Rights, for good measure. And thus, Britain's constitutional government was born, with power now in the hands of the few, courtesy of the House of Commons. There you have it, folks. That is Triumph of Parliament in England nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. Don't forget to get glorious with those like and subscribe buttons for me. What kind of monarch would you be? Let us know in the comments down below.